So welcome again children. Let's start with our topic, the continuation of the topic conjunctions. Now this is the third type, coordinating, subordinating conjunctions, which we are going to do it today. Now we've already finished coordinating and correlative conjunctions, and now this is the third, that is coordinating conjunctions. Now what are subordinating conjunctions? Now as the meaning of subordinate, you must be knowing the meaning of subordinate means the people who work under, they are the subordinate. Like in the school you have your principal and teachers, they are the subordinates, they work under the principal and they are all dependent on the principal for their work also. In the same manner, we have subordinating conjunctions also. Subordinating conjunctions are those conjunctions which join two elements or two sides of a sentence. They are in order to join them, in order to connect them, so that they make a perfect meaning. And in this, what happens? The dependent clause is dependent on the main clause in order to complete its meaning. So let's understand with examples here. For example, we went on walking though it was getting dark. So this is a sentence. Now what is the conjunction here? Though. We went on walking. This is actually a complete sentence, isn't it? We went on walking. Okay. Now it was getting dark. It was getting dark. So what? Now this is dependent clause. Why? Because this depends on the main clause. Dependent clause. Now this is, now in order to specify the meaning of this particular, it was getting dark. So what happened? It was getting dark. Something, no? In order to clear its meaning, this particular clause is dependent on this. We went on walking though it was getting dark. So it was getting dark, then also we went on walking. So this is the main clause. Okay. Now, and this particular clause is dependent. Why? Because it depends on this part of the sentence in order to complete its meaning. Now let us see the second one also. You said that you would come. So you said, this is your conjunction. You would come. You would come, then what? You said. So this is your main clause and this is your dependent clause. Okay. You can also call it independent clause also, and both these can be called independent clause and these are the dependent clause. Why? Because this part of the sentence depends on this, and what is more important? This part is more important than the other part, isn't it? So this part is dependent on the main clause in order to specify its meaning, in order to understand the further meaning of this. So you would come. So what you would come? You said that you would come. Okay, fine. So I hope you must have understood this. Now subordinate conjunctions are also divided. Like they are divided on their functions. Like what functions they do. Okay, so let's understand by few more examples and let us see under which function they come. Now children, don't get confused by the functions that the subordinating conjunctions perform. Okay, it is very simple, it's not at all difficult. Only thing you just need to understand, because you have already studied time, reason, condition, concession, place, extent or manner. You know the meaning of these words. So when you know the meaning of these words, you can easily identify the types of subordinating conjunctions. Now subordinating conjunctions are again divided into, you can see these types I've already written here. They are subordinating conjunctions of time, reason, condition, concession, okay, then place, extent or manner. So there are so many by which you can identify that what type of subordinating conjunction is this. Now let us see the example. By these examples, I think you will be able to understand it better and know it better. Now suppose I returned home after the sun had set. Now in this, what is your subordinating conjunction. So conjunction is this. I returned home. This is a complete clause. After the sun had set. So the sun had set what? Okay, this is past perfect. So the sun had set. So this is your subordinate clause, and this depends on this. This is the main clause. I returned home. Finish. Sentence is complete. So this is your main clause. Now this is not important that main clause will always come in the beginning and subordinate will always come afterwards. No, it is not important. Sometimes main clause can also be this side and subordinate clause can also be this side. You can see it here. I think one or two examples might come also. Okay, so that you will understand it better. Now I returned home after the sun had set. So when we join this conjunction, when we are using this particular conjunction, then it is clear or specified that after the sun had. So what is this? This is denoting time. After, this word actually denotes time. That is why we call it subordinating conjunction of time. Okay. Suppose many times we get an exercise of this type, that identify the subordinating conjunctions and tell of what type it is. So in that state you have to tell, is it of time, reason, concession, place, so all that you have to say, extent, manner, and all that you have to identify and then say. Now second, let us see the second one also. I will go there since you desire it. Now I will go there is complete, isn't it? I will go there. Finish. Since is what? This is your conjunction. You desire it. Now you desire it what? What you desire? So the meaning is incomplete. The sentence seems to be as if we are asking, you desire it. So what you desire? Okay, again we are looking for something. So the meaning is not clear actually, but you desire it. Even this is a complete clause you can say. But this is dependent on this in order to specify the meaning. Okay, so when we are joining with this, I will go there since you desire it. So the reason is there. Why he is going to go there? Because you desire it. So because, since, all these are reasons. So this is again this type, reasons. I will dismiss you if you are late. So this is if is the condition applied here. We know the word if we use for conditional sentences, isn't it? So I will dismiss you. This is a complete one. You are late again. So this is dependent on this part of a sentence in order to specify its meaning or the completion of its meaning. So if is the condition. He is an honest man, although he is poor. Now even this is complete, okay, but when you look like this, although he is poor, then what? Okay, he is an honest man. So although he is poor, he is an honest man. We can also reverse writing. We can start with although also. Although he is poor, comma, he is an honest man. Even this is correct, isn't it? So this is your conjunction here. And this is your main clause here. This is dependent on this, what its meaning. Now why we are saying concession? Concession because he is an honest man. Okay. So although he is poor. So when he is honest, an honest man should be a rich man, can be an honest, isn't it? Now if he is poor, obviously his honesty can be at stake. People can think, oh, because he is poor, he needed money, he can rob also from somebody, isn't it? So how can he be this poor? Nobody can think that a poor man can be honest also. Suppose if a poor man gets a purse on the road, okay, he'll just think, oh, I'm poor, I don't have anything to eat, so let me first eat, okay, and then he'll fulfill his own desires instead of giving that purse to the man who has lost it. So, but even if the people are poor, it is very difficult for them to be honest, isn't it? So that is why we are calling it concession. Okay, that is concession. That is a good quality, something concern. Eat where you get fresh food. So where? Obviously place. It tells you about the place, isn't it? That is why eat where you get fresh food. Now this is just one word, so it cannot be your main clause, isn't it? You get fresh food. Where you get fresh food. If you take this also along, then where you get fresh food. So you get fresh food. So this is complete, and this is dependent clause. Now see here the position is changed. This is dependent clause and this is independent clause. This is independent or main clause, both you can say, both are correct. Okay. So this is dependent on this in order to complete its meaning or specify what does each here stand for. So that is why it is where it tells you the place, isn't it? Where you get fresh food, that place. So it is the subordinating conjunction of place, isn't it? Now come to the last one. Men will reap as they sow. Obviously, whatever things you do, if you are honest, obviously you will get the nice things, good things. If you are not, obviously you are going to suffer for that. So that is, men will reap as they sow. As, what is this? As. We also use for comparison also. Okay. So as. Now here this is your conjunction here. So men will reap. They sow. Now you can easily identify this is main clause or independent clause, you can say, and this is subordinate clause or dependent clause, both you can say, whatever you, both means the same. Now it is telling you the men, men will reap as they sow, like whatever they do in their life, they are going to get in the future also. If they do good things, good will come back to them. If they do bad things, bad will come back to them. Okay. So it is the extent or the manner how they behave. So I think with this it must be clear to you what are subordinating conjunctions. Now children, we also have complex subordinating conjunctions also. Now in complex, as the meaning of complex means difficult. So even these complex subordinating conjunctions, they also appear in pairs. You can see although, yet, so, that, such, that, as if. Okay. Now although, yet, like although I asked her to stay, yet she went off, isn't it? Then so that, so was the picture that I kept dreaming. Okay. Such was the ideas that I could not believe. As, okay, as black as coal, it is just comparison, we use it. As if, he spoke as if he is the boss or he was the boss. So like that, okay. So these are the sentences, these are the complex subordinating conjunctions which are also used in the sentences. And when they are coming in the pairs, you just call them complex subordinating conjunctions. Okay. So with this we come to an end. Okay. I hope you must have understood, children. So thank you.